If you are like most people, you are ready for 2020 to end and 2021 to begin. But are you prepared? The commercial real estate market is changing. Are you prepared to capitalize on the changes? The way you can help ensure you have a successful 2021 is to build and execute an effective business development plan. Creating an effective business development plan can be very easy. It starts with determining what companies to focus on. Then identify the people to engage. Next, you need to determine their email addresses and phone numbers. You also need to select the tools that you will use. Do you want to use old-fashioned spreadsheets and software like Act and Goldmine to plan and track your activity, or use a modern digital marketing CRM solution? And finally, have you determined what your sales pipeline needs to look like in order for you to reach your income goals? Once you have these 5 areas addressed, you are pointed in the right direction and are on your way to a successful 2021. If you would like to learn how to use modern sales methods that leverage the latest sales enablement technology, attend the Commercial Real Estate Business Development Lunch and Learn Workshop Series. During the sessions, you will learn how to utilize LinkedIn Sales Navigator to find the right companies and the people to engage. Then learn how to use contact search tools that utilize artificial intelligence to search the entire internet, including social media, to find emails, cell phones, and insights for anyone. And how to automate the business development process using a free license of industry-leading CRM HubSpot, including how to execute an account-based digital marketing campaign. Listen to what Avison Young Brokers had to say about the training.
I think the major tool is automating prospecting.
Definitely HubSpot, going through the process of getting the contacts in there and then being able to track it all, very helpful. Tracking, pipeline, being able to move those along. It's not only rewarding, but it also is super informative and kind of keeps you going. And it also really helps you identify prospects that you need to focus on more. So that's one thing that I found helpful, is that I can look over to the left, and although maybe I haven't talked to some of these people or none of them, they're new prospects, I generally have an idea of what their value might be for a deal. And I can also just look at them and say, okay, this is a good property to call. I might have 20 of them on here, but I can look at it quickly and say, well, these 5 are probably more important. It's just a really good, frame of reference to look at and say, all right, these are my important calls, and I can make these calls, and then I can just make a note of it right here, and I know everything that's happened throughout the process. That's one thing that I think for sure I'm going to be using with my cold calling, specifically HubSpot, for just tracking. It makes it a lot easier than my old process was just writing it in a spreadsheet. Once you start making all these touches, you're actually getting to 6 to 9 touches and you're not getting anything back, and you've left a bunch of voicemails. That's a lot of information to just put in a spreadsheet, and it's kind of hard to keep track of when you made the calls and all that. This makes it a lot easier because you can just click on it and see it's just a list as opposed to a spreadsheet.
Highly effective in helping me, and a lot of good takeaways. Utilize these tools to my benefit. It's things like Sales Navigator, like HubSpot, and this email marketing via HubSpot. It's definitely more up to date and more effective than what I'm used to with Act. And so it's taking advantage of readily available tools that are all about maximizing efficiency and effectiveness and increasing your success rate. And ultimately, again, it's about making more of less as far as effort is concerned. So it's really utilizing those tools has been, and I'm sure will continue to be, very effective for me, just to make sure that I'm operating in both an efficient and an effective manner, really engaging with prospects as opposed to just trying to get their attention. Thank you guys, and absolutely, I'm grateful for all that you guys have done and are doing to help me and the other guys here out. And so I definitely think that you're onto something, in that you are committed to this industry, and that you seem to have a very well put together and very precise and tried and true and effective manner in which to coach and to draw the most out of people that do what I do. Definitely onto something good.
Sessions will be conducted on the new OnZoom event management platform, led by published sales author Sebastian Marshall. As a former Oracle top-performing sales director, he understands the importance of mastering sales fundamentals and has been helping sales professionals achieve their personal and professional goals since Google was founded. Register now. Space is limited.